did it again. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Alex. You're watching Izzy's Autos. Behind me, you're probably wondering, what's that car? Well, I bought another car. Now I have three cars. I've got my 350, I've got my G35 6MT, for all you guys who care, and I have my Datsun over there that decided to take a poop on me and not want to work. I'm going to be showing you around the Infiniti G35 and the reason why I got the car and future plans for the car and what this car is going to be, not only for me, but for the channel as well. Because let's face it, some of you guys like G35s, some of you guys hate G35s, but the fact of the matter is they're very popular cars, they're very affordable, and they're kind of quick. But anyhow, let's get into it and let's take a look at the G35. Okay, so you're probably wondering, why would I go and buy another car? I've got three. Well, I needed a winter car. Obviously, the Datsun is not going to be driven in the wintertime. Clearly, that would be pretty stupid of me doing that. And the 350, let's face it, it's in really too good shape for me to drive it or consider driving it in the winter. And quite frankly, it just really wouldn't be, it just wouldn't be the car to drive in the winter. Let's face it. So anyway, I ended up buying an Infiniti Skyline. I mean, a Nissan G35. Rather, Infiniti G35. And yeah, I mean, it's an old one. It's a 2004. It's a 6-speed. This is the only reason I was gonna buy the car. If it was an automatic, I wouldn't have bought it. They aren't really too common to find these in a 6-speed, and it only had 146,000 kilometers when I bought it, which was about a month ago. So that's really low K for the year, given that it's a 2004. How's the condition of it? Let's take a look at some of the blemishes left by the previous owner. So for starters, it's this shiner right here. Look at that. I don't think that that's going to be buffing out anytime soon. So that's the first major one. Another little ding right here. Also not going to buff out. And another ding right here. When I zoom in, you could see. I don't know what this person was thinking. This seems like it was a parking stall incident with one of those poles or something like that. And a couple tigers attacked the car as well. That'll buff out though, hopefully. And a wee bit of rust starting to happen on the bottom passenger side of the door. And the rear bumper as well is pretty much destroyed. Scratchito right there. Let's see if you can see this head on. It's kind of like indented right here. This is another big scratch right here. Yeah, so essentially there is a scratch in every single corner of the car. But it's a 2004. You can't really ask for too much, right? But honestly, that doesn't really matter to me too much because it's my daily, now it's actually my daily driver, and it's going to be my winter car as well. Now I know what you're thinking. Alex, you want to buy a winter car? Why don't you go buy a Honda? Why don't you go buy a Toyota? Maybe get a RAV4. Maybe get a CRV. Well, guess what? I'm a Nissan guy. Don't ever insult me with those manufacturers ever again. And since I've owned a G35 before, it was a coupe. Ironically, the exact same color as this one. I know exactly what these cars have issues with. And I knew coming in to buying this car what exactly to look out for. And it wouldn't be an Infiniti if it didn't have a check engine light. Of course it's got a check engine light. Is it a serious one? Not really. It's just an O2 sensor, and there was another one that I'll just put in the video. At first, it kind of drove like really inconsistently. It actually kind of sputtered, it hesitated on acceleration, and then I changed out the air filter and cleaned up a little bit of some of the important bits, and it seems to be running really nicely now. I think I'm talking too much. Let me just show you some more of the car. Look at these. Oh my gosh, the luxury. Let's get into the inside. 6-speed manual right here. I'm going to be doing a review on this car soon. I absolutely love these transmissions. They are so good. I love them. They're the best. Love them. The interior of this car is actually in very, very good condition. I gotta say, it's probably the best out of everything here, and I apologize, the lighting is really not the best, but The seats are in good shape. Obviously, it's a full black interior. All the buttons work. There's a little bit of cracking on the seats, but nothing too crazy. The rear is in excellent shape. You're probably just seeing a bunch of black stuff and a bunch of nothing. My apologies, but that nice bright light is bright and yellow. Yeah, it's got 147,000 K right now, and everything here works. The front speakers right here, they're kind of intermittent, but other than that, everything works for the most part. And then with the 2004, oh look, a Moret. With the 2004, they changed this up a little bit. You've got your Cubby Space, which has absolutely, that's it. That's as deep as it goes. Like to your knuckles. That's as deep. And then you've got your more storage, which is really handy. My phone literally fits just right here, which is great. So that's convenient. You have 2 glove boxes. 1, 2, which is kind of cool. So one of the most underrated things about the G35 are the rear seats. You literally feel like a diplomat or politician or weird crooked banker when you sit in the back here. Let me demonstrate. When you're sitting in the back seat of an Infiniti G35, oh my God, the amount of space you have is ridiculous, but these seats recline. These seats recline. This little knob right here brings the seat up, okay? So it's up, okay? Now watch this. All the way back. And the amount of room in the back of this seat, it's crazy. This is the longest center console I have seen ever. It's like the length of my leg. It's insane. You've got cup holders here. It's just the most relaxing experience I think you can get for this money. Honestly, like this feels like I'm sitting in the back of like a 5 Series, maybe even some old 7 Series. I'm not even kidding. It's just so comfy here. If you want a road trip car, oh my gosh, G35, just take it. Like you will not regret it. It's freaking awesome. So for me, at least, the rear of the G35, you just got to sit in it to know exactly what I'm talking about. Like yeah, it's just one of those things. So yeah, that's the rear of the Infiniti Skyline. Anyhow, so it's got tinted windows. In good Infiniti faith, you wouldn't have an Infiniti without tinted windows, right? The front isn't though, so you know it wasn't a hardcore drug dealer, just a mild one. So that's good. But other than that, that's pretty much all I got to tell you. Really looking forward to doing some videos with this car. And speaking of videos, what should we expect with the G35? I'm going to be using this as my guinea pig car in a sense that I'm going to do my first wrap jobs on this car. I'm going to do my first body work, fixing, painting, buffing, polishing, removing scratches, all that stuff. We're going to do our first drifting. We're gonna take this car out drifting because it's rear wheel drive. For those of you who didn't know, that's gonna be fun. In the wintertime, it's gonna be hella fun. So yeah, that's my G35. Do you like it? I hope you do. But don't worry, I haven't done very many videos on the 350 and I feel so bad because this car is, it is really nice. And it's probably one of the cleaner 350Zs you can find. And I'm not just like saying that because it's my car. It's freaking clean. It's super clean and in great shape. We're gonna be getting more of that. And then the Datsun, the poor thing. I went to start it up a couple days ago and it fired up, did its thing, and then it just died on me, which is interesting because, oh, by the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, right there, I'm gonna pause so that you can open it up on your phone as you watch this on your phone. Okay, so you can follow me there. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. It seems to be running stupid rich because all this black poop comes out of the exhaust, but I'm trying to figure out why that's the case. But it also doesn't stay on while it drives, it just dies. By the way, what do you think about these covers? These headlight covers? Sick, huh? We'll see it again in the near future. Let's get a better angle of the G. Here we go. There, you look at it. Oh my God. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what this car is gonna do, not only for my pleasure, but also for the channel, because we're gonna be, like I said, doing lots of experimentations with the G35 since it's really just a cheap beater and it's a daily driver, so I don't really care too much about what happens to it, but we're gonna have some fun with it. But anyway, let me know what you think about the newest addition to the lineup. So we've got the Datsun, we've got the 350, and now we've got the Skyline Infiniti Nissan G35. Let me know in the comments section what your thoughts are on this car, and don't worry, we're gonna be getting some more videos on it. I'm gonna do a review on it so that you guys can really see what it's like to drive a G35 and what they're all about. That'll be coming shortly. But anyway, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up, and if you like the channel, which you probably do, go subscribe, because 99% of you guys watch my videos but don't subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer them, and we'll catch you in the next video.